Okay, this looks strong, and the orange cards look good. Oh, also, we have the owl. Oh my. Your wharf actually might not be strong enough. I think you just get really thin real fast. Then fishing village, bridge troll, owl, fishing village, bridge troll, and so on, and then the piles are just empty. Don't love having three here because getting thin seems important, and a nice infirmary overpay early would be good for that. I guess the backup plan is fishing village research. All right, Akachi has the 2-5. 5-2 would be very good. 2-5, a little bit more mediocre. Very happy to see research turn 3. That is a good sign. I don't think. Ooh, there's also Falconer Sheepdog. I wonder if that's worth doing. Unfortunately, Falconer gets hosed by Bridge Troll pretty bad. Uh, Unlike Sculptor, for example, which says gain a card costing up to 4, and then plays nicely with cost reduction, Falconer says gain a cheaper card. Which means Falconer for sure can't ever gain you any of the 5s. It also means if you have 4 more Bridge Trolls in play, or sorry, 5 more Bridge Trolls in play, Falconer can't gain you anything. Because there's just nothing that's cheaper than a Falconer at that point. You gotta be careful. But until that point, Falconer Sheepdog is kind of a nice interaction. If they gain any 2-type cards, which they're likely to, you can gain a Sheepdog to hand and then react that because you also just gained a card. I could see adding a Falconer and playing with the Sheepdogs. It might be worth it. If they overstay they're welcome, they can just be the Owls. Gucci opens with a Festival. Ain't no way that's right. Festival? Maybe he's just not familiar with the expansions yet. And so he's just reverting to clicking the base only cards. I can understand that. I know he doesn't play very often. Go ahead and trash some cards. I think I would prefer to trash Copper over Estate, given that I've got a research already. Not 100% on that. Obviously, aside from research, I'd rather have Copper in my deck than Estate. Maybe I'll split the difference and trash one of each. That way I can't be too wrong no matter what I did. That Festival is a fancy silver. You bought yourself silver. I mean, at some point, Festival's going to be a good card in this deck. But when there's no other action cards in your deck, I don't think this is that point. Okay, well, I guess states are getting trashed anyway. Uh, Hitting 5 seems too important to trash the copper with the estate there. I'm gonna go ahead and do the Falconer thing. I don't know if that's right, but I like Falconer. Sheepdog. Not sure I should trash here. Again, hitting 5 seems pretty. I'm gonna just owl this. It looks like it's paid off because I found the Falconer. It doesn't matter whether I play this now or activate it in the buy phase. Basically, same difference. Well, let's go ahead and actually, it does matter a little bit. If I want to be really fancy, I could buy Falconer here, activate this Falconer, gain Sheepdog to hand, react Sheepdog to its own gain, play the Sheepdog as Way of the Owl, draw the Falconer that I just bought, react that Falconer to the fact that I bought that Falconer because we're still in that chain, and then gain a second thing. Yeah, why don't I do that? That sounds fun, right? Owl, trigger that, give me another fishing village, I think. Unfortunately, I've not found either Falconer in the starting hand. I feel like having two Falconers in the starting deck, though, kind of scares your opponent out of gaining the 2-type cards. I'm just bottom decking everything today. Oh well. So on the one hand, I could just stop here, buy Bridge Troll, react Falconer, and gain like a Fishing Village. Uh, because those bottom 6 cards are pretty good, and wouldn't mind leaving them on top. On the other hand, I could buy Bridge Troll, react with Falconer, gain a Sheepdog, draw the rest of my deck, and then I get a second Falconer reaction for free, which is probably better. It's just a free extra gain. Hard to pass up on that. Yeah, Fishing Village. Don't think it helps me to play that one way or the other, but I will play it. Okay, this hand's a good starting hand as well. with the festivals? At this stage, the festival's actually not that bad. Play a bunch of festivals, play any actions, way of the owl. Like that's a nice self synergy. It's really just the first festival that I have questions about. Oh, I've activated his trap card. I probably could have done this better. Realistically, I should be getting a bridge troll in play here, and I didn't. New biggie. Would I rather get another fishing village in play? Yeah, I really should have gotten a bridge troll in play this turn. I need the buys. I messed that one up. And there's no way I can gain a card that says plus buy off of this Falcon. The bottom card appears to be a copper. So I think if I do this, I'm hitting 10. Oh no! Actually, this is fine. That's not actually a bad thing. The reason I did that was because I looked at Prosper and I thought that was Invasion, and I was like, ooh, I can use Invasion to get a bridge troll, and then it was like come with a free loot, which would probably say plus buy, and that's probably better than just buying bridge troll in isolation. And I got confused. There's no way Prosper would clicking ever in any context. All right, let's just buy that bridge troll the old-fashioned way. Yeah, I'm suffering from too little plus buy here. I could use some festivals now. Could I interest you in a 2-type card, perhaps? Indeed, I could. Sheepdog. Yeah. Okay, draw a bunch of cards. I think I'm still in a fine position. Now we're getting into dangerous amounts of bridge troll territory for Falconer. Probably just 3 more bridge trolls, right? Sure, I'll play that so it stops prompting me. I take a third bridge troll's at 3, but I'm not seeing any other pile that's low enough to be super concerning. Uh, I just bought 2 bridge trolls, right? Yeah, so there's 2 bridge trolls in my discard, 1 in my hand. That's 3 accounted for, 4, 5. I got 5 bridge trolls. Wait, does Aqua only have 1 bridge troll? That doesn't sound right. No, it's definitely not right. I'm looking at 2. Oh, it's because the one in my hand was drawn. Like I said, 1, 2, 3, 4 accounted for. There's 4 in my deck, 2 in his deck. Okay. So with 2 bridge trolls and 3 festivals, he's got 5 buys, plus a falconer gain is 6. Yeah, he's not piling out next turn. I think this is safe. This, yeah. With a bridge troll, it's such a centralizing card that you gotta have it. And then one of the things that happens is like if one person gets a majority of them and you're the player who needs to catch up, well, if you click those last few bridge trolls, all of a sudden you've just lowered the piles against the player who has a million bridge trolls and they just pile out on you. So you never want to fall behind on bridge trolls. Okay. Uh, oh no! Oh no, is it 4-1? What have I done?